Hi everyone, I'm back to do week 23 of Roxy's weekly challenge, and this time we're making these little more bookbinding. Oh, it's just so much fun. I'm just enjoying it. But making things for ephemera, so the flowers and everything, because I agree with Rachel. You end up going through your little pot and, you know, it's just easier if you can see them all. So I got 4 books out. I think I'd like to have one for labels, flowers, birds, and maybe something else. So I found a couple of books on my shelf that were ready to go. So I've already done this one. I wanted to keep this one as it was. It's like it's a pretty good condition. I've added a little bit of card in and a bit of material. So that's one. And I've done the same with this one, but this one had a very thin spine, so I've made it a bit thicker. And this one I've kept the spine as well. I love them. I just think they should stay like that. I have reinforced both of the ones with spines with a bit of card, and I've just used an old bit of envelope like that. And I'm just doing this last one. So I've put a little bit of card because this one was a very thin spine, so I'm making it a bit wider. This time around I used just a little bit of this. It's like a damask cotton hessian type of thing, not sure what it is, and put 2 little tabs to hold on the backing, and then put the packaging tape over. This is just something you can get at Officeworks, just a packing tape. It's quite smooth on one side and sticky on the other. And I'm going to just put a little bit of this over the spine. Is that the one? No, this is the one. This one. And I'm just using my pinking shears. I thought it might just make, it's just interesting, have a little bit of a decorative edge all around. Didn't want it too wide, this one, so I think I'll cut it on the, it's good having the lines because you just cut on the line. Don't even have to use your ruler or draw it or anything. And just using my good old fabric fix. So I hope everything is going all right with everybody and everyone's well. Put just through the middle of that gap too. And a little bit on each side. So I haven't left a lot of room on each side of these ones. So I haven't made the material super wide, so I'm not putting too much out on either side. Lift that one up a bit. And you can just come in with the fabric fix just to get these last little bits. Anything that didn't get put down. Now, while I was up at Officeworks, because I didn't have any of the packaging tape, and I have been thinking about getting some. They didn't have any white, they only had the brown paper packaging tape, but that's okay. I had a bit of a look. I was going to just get some thicker cardstock and maybe print out, but I had a really lucky find today. So I've got 4 covers. My lucky find was that these were only about $6. So isn't that amazing? And they're 30 sheets and it's 160 GSM. So I think Rachel's was about 160 GSM, and there's all these different patterns. So I think I can probably, let me just see, might not get Might not get more than one out of each sheet, one signature, and they've got white on the inside. Actually, what I'm going to do is not waste too much. So roughly maybe 10 by 18. So I need 3 10 by 18s. And the reason I'm thinking of doing it this way is that if I was going to do it like this and then had to trim it down here, this would be wasted. But if I do it across and trim it, then I've got sort of like, you know, a bigger spot. So it's a bit better. And I've already forgotten what my magic figure was. 10-ish or 10.5. That did not retain for very long. 10.5 or 10. Probably 10 so as it doesn't come out. 10 by 18, wasn't it? All right. My pencil's downstairs, of course. So 10's going to be the halfway mark, so it needs to be 20. I might do 21 just to be safe. And then 18. So it would have been 2 bits that big, and this way there's quite a decent amount left over, which is great. All right, so I'm going to cut this way, and what I am going to do then is double check it, and then I'm going to go and cut them all and come back, because you've seen it being done here. Way I can see if when it's shut it's going to be all right. Yes. So I think Rachel did 2 signatures and she did 3 times 2 signatures per book. I'm wondering if, as this is wider, whether I do still the same amount of pages but 3 signatures of 2 each. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, and I have got, because they've all got different size spines, these ones have got 3 signatures and the smaller ones have got 2 signatures. So for each of them I have put in 1, 2, 3. So this is what they're going to look like. I have that blank in there. So 3 pages of 2 signatures in this one and this one, and then 3 of 3 in both of these. Isn't this beautiful? I love this watercolour. That cardstock was a fabulous find, and so cheap. You know, if you went into Spotlight or a craft store, they'd be $20 or $30. So I think I might be popping back to get some more of those. So I'm just wondering, all right, 3 signatures in that one. That's supposed to be the 2 thicker and the 2 thinner. So maybe I'll work on this one first. It's cute. So I've cut some vellum, and I've cut them 1 and 2.5 inches high. What I might do, I feel gluing is a great idea. However, oh, they're not wide enough. I've messed that up. Oh, I see. I was cutting it into, each of the books is a different, they're all about the same height, but they're all different depths. So I've cut these ones for, which one? I think it might have been for this one. So I'll be doing whatever one I cut them for. No, it wasn't that one. Right. It's even a bit too big for that one. My goodness. Because they're all different depths, it's a bit confusing. Okay, start again. Take two. Must be this one. No, I don't know what I did there. Goodness knows. Anyway, this is the closest. So what I decided, and I can just cut some off. I know Rachel's gluing them on, and that's what Wendy probably did too. I decided I am going to sew them on. So I can put a little bit of glue. So each of my signatures will be like this. Obviously I'm going to cut those edges off. And I'm deciding to do that because I'm actually going to be doing a bit of sewing, so I'm getting the machine out anyway. I can put a little bit of glue. So the reason I'm not doing as single pages is just because I know I'm going to sew them, and it's just easier if they're all in one. And I'm very wobbly wibbly with my gluing, so just realised what I did. Did that, and that was needing to be trimmed. And also, for me, with sewing, I will do a zigzag, and then that'll hold this edge from peeling up. So I don't necessarily like that glue there. Let me do this. So when I'm sewing them both on at the same time. Actually, this might be a better idea. Probably be a bit straighter. I'm just using this Tombow Aqua. I like the look of a sewn edge on paper. Honestly. So even though that's curling up a bit, once it's sewn, and it's folded, that's what it's going to be like. Okay, so that's, let's see that that's buckling it up a little bit. So sewing down the middle, probably my plan will be 1, 2, 3. My plan will be around here, here and here, and then the same on this one. So I'll have to measure. I'll just do one. And I'm going to leave that edge out. So buckling up again. I think that's why I'd prefer to sew it than glue it. Put this like so. And doing zigzag will just give you a little bit of leeway with the sides. Should have done this edge first. Right, this gives me a clue for this side. To line up. And then if I get this straight, put this side down. Alright, so that's how they'll be. So I'll come back next week with them already all stitched in and ready to go to put the signatures in. This is the plainest book I've got out of all of them, but I put these because that makes it look pretty to me. So that's how it'll be. I've got a lot of work to do. All right, well, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now and thanks for watching.